Thinking in English, oh my god, it is not for me because I have used a lot of methods and a lot of tricks, but I could not get any positive results. Is this what you are thinking in your mind? Then please hold your horses for a while because in this video I am going to disclose a very unique method which can help get you out of this problem, guys. You know what? It is not a rocket science to make you think in English. It is pretty easy. Of course, it is not that easy, but we can say that we can achieve this. And let me tell you one thing, guys, that thinking in English is directly proportional to talking to yourself in English. So, that simple method is all about talking to yourself. I know that it may sound bizarre to you all, but it is okay. It may sound common to you all at the same time. But you don't know what kind of results and what kind of benefits we are going to get at the end of the day because of this unique way of improving English. You know what, guys? I talk to myself very frequently. Pretty often, I just talk to myself. I love actually because there is nobody around me who could communicate with me in this language. So, what I did, I just made myself as a friend to me who can communicate with myself every single minute. I don't have to wait for somebody to talk to me in this language because I will be available every single minute, right? So, that is why you also have to do one thing, that is just try to get along with yourself, guys. Just try to communicate with yourself. What are your interests and what do you do every single day? Just try to discuss all these tiny and simple topics with yourself. That's all. You can discuss whatever you want to. There is no limit, guys. There is no limit. If you are afraid or if you feel hesitated to talk on any random topic, you can do one thing, that is just describing what is happening around you or just describe your surroundings. So that is what all I want from you guys. So you might be all thinking it is just a cumbersome task because it is easier said than done. You might be saying so many things, but it is us who has to do and who has to implement all these techniques in order to improve English speaking skills or in order to make yourself think in English, right? Of course, I know that. I know that. But listen to me, guys. I implemented this method. You don't know what kind of results I got. But I approached this method in a unique way, guys. Yes, let me tell you how exactly I did. What I used to do is I used to learn two vocabulary words every single day. So after learning vocabulary words, okay, I know that. Hey girl, what is the connection between vocabulary words and thinking in English? Okay, then let me clear out the point here. Actually, learning two vocabulary words is not very big problem, guys, for all. It's not a big deal for us, right? We can learn it easily because there are only two vocabulary words. So, what I used to do is, after learning two vocabulary words, I used to create or I used to weave a story on my own using those two vocabulary words. But why? What is the reason? I don't write the story on any paper, guys. I just try to narrate the story to myself in my mind silently. You don't need anyone to narrate your story to somebody else. You just try to communicate with yourself as I told you before. Okay? So, you might be asking, you said talk to yourself, but now why are you saying narrating stories with the help of two vocabulary words? What is the reason behind it? There is a strong reason, yeah. Okay, because I was not comfortable with talking on random topic. So what I chose any random and common and simple vocabulary words to make a story, and it also make me think creatively, guys. And that is how I can also remember those two particular vocabulary words for a long time. For example, if we think we are going to talk to ourselves for a while on any random topic, we will be creating a few sentences, like 3 to 4 sentences. After that, what happens? We just directly get back to our mother tongue. So this is what happens if we just choose any random topic, because we lose interest and we also feel exhausted that, oh my god, I have talked to myself a lot. Now it's time for me to take a break. So this is what we think. But when we take two vocabulary words, any random vocabulary words to create a story, that the conversation will last for a while, for not for a while, for a long time, guys. More than that, we talk to ourselves on a topic. So whenever we try to use vocabulary words, we can elaborate that conversation to ourselves. So this is what I observed, guys. Whenever I wake up in the morning, what I do, I used to just take a glance at those vocabulary words, whatever I wrote down in my vocabulary book. I have already made a video on that vocabulary words book. If you haven't seen that video, you can go and watch that video. So I just take a look at those vocabulary words. I just pick out, after that I just pick out 2 or 3 vocabulary words. After picking them up, what I do, I just try to make simple sentences with the help of those vocabulary words, and then I try to incorporate them in a story. Now it is my task, that is to create a story, not sentences, guys. You have to create sentences before you are going to make a story. You are the director of your movie. So please just grab the opportunity and show your talent. Nobody is going to stop you, and nobody is going to force you that why you are using this, why you are just implementing this. Nobody is going to ask you. Okay, so you are the director of your own story. So just narrate in your own way. And please do not use any other method to think in English apart from this. That means you do not write any way that story before you are going to narrate yourself. Because if you study, like if you write something, you will be remembering some words or some sentences as it is. That will be like by hearting those simple sentences. So you don't do that. You just directly talk. It's like a one shot. In one shot it should be done at a time, guys. So this is how you can just get yourself out of this problem, that is thinking in English. It is not a brain surgery, guys. We can also just make ourselves or force ourselves thinking in English. Initially, of course, I can say that it is a pretty challenging, and it is a pretty difficult as well. But listen to me, after passing some days, you will be noticing fruitful results, guys. You will be yielding a good result. So you just wait for that day and let some days pass, and after that your hard work will definitely pay off, guys. Will definitely, I am sure about this. I can assure you this for surely. And one more thing is, if you get stuck while thinking in English, you please don't deceive yourself by using your mother tongue. And always remember that you are not getting influenced by your mother tongue while you are thinking in English or while you are talking in English, guys. If you don't know any particular word, then please do one thing. Try to look it up, the meaning, or try to look it up for the words in dictionary. Okay, you can do this thing, or you can do one thing, guys. You can just approach this way in a unique way. What you have to do is, you just for example, you wanted to say, you are feeling very sad, but you didn't remember that word sad. Of course, it is not possible to forget sad, I know that, but just take it as an example. You can replace that sad word with any complicated or any advanced word. Yes, so you forgot that. So now you can say that instead of you're not feeling sad, you can say I'm not happy. You can also say this, right? It is an alternative. So this is how you can get yourself out of that problem or obstacle, guys. So this is one of a creative ways. So this is how you can get across your ideas by thinking creatively. You do not have to use any advanced words. You can just simply use very commonly or very simply used vocabulary words while you are thinking in English or talking with anyone. So this is what you can do. So I hope you got this point, guys. And one more thing is, you might be all facing very difficulty to just talking to yourself, or you can say thinking in English. But you do one thing, guys. Whenever you are in your house, whenever you are in your room, like around your house, you just do one thing, that is to just describe the things that are happening around you. If, for example, if you are home, just think that your mom is cooking something for dinner in the kitchen, or you can say that my father is watching television and my brother is playing games and I'm trying to study for my upcoming exams. So this is how you can make up simple sentences with the simple words, guys. Okay, and do not go for advanced vocabulary words. Nobody asked you to use advanced or to beef up your conversation. Whenever you are taking baby steps, always remember, try to make your conversation as simple as possible. Don't go for complicated, or don't go for any fancy words. Okay, but after crossing some phases or some levels, we can, and you will be allowed. Okay, till that time you are forbidden to use fancy words, guys, because it will take a lot of time to remember those words, and at the same time to make simple sentences, or to make sentences with that particular word. So that is why I am telling you, do not try to learn any vocabulary like a fancy or advanced vocabulary words. So that is all about the video, guys. I hope you got the point, whatever I tried to get across in front of you. And I would catch you in my next video. Till that time, please do not forget to feel confident enough about your English. You will get it, yeah, you will get it. Slowly but surely you will get it. Okay, do not feel diffident and do not feel underconfident. Just be positive always, then you will be definitely able to achieve this fluency, guys, because I'm here to guide you all. So we will all become flawless in this language definitely one day. Okay, yes. So bye bye and take care.